Hello, everyone. Welcome to Virtual Bookkeeping Professionals, QuickBooks Online and Strategies. Today's topic is going to be about connecting bank accounts, and the lesson is going to be how to fix when the same bank account has been connected twice in QuickBooks, and how do we fix that? So I'll give you a couple different scenarios and give you some strategies to be able to fix that simply without causing a huge mess. So give me just a moment. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just pretend. We're going to pretend that both of these accounts in QuickBooks here are actually the same account. And we're going to assume that we just connected them and we have not entered anything yet. So we'll go through that scenario first. So the very first thing what we're going to want to do, let's say, for example, this one connected to a prior date, and the reasoning that you did connect them again, connected again, is because maybe you noticed that did not, we're going to sort this by date. And let's say it did not go all the way back to January, and we do want it to go back to January. So we're going to sort it by date here, as I just did. And you're going to see the very first transaction that came in was on 4/9. And let's say you wanted it to come in from January 2021. Okay. And then you realize that, and you go and connect the account again another time to connect it properly. Something that you have to remember is sometimes your bank, depending, or whoever's bank you're connecting, does not go back past 90 days. That's on some situations. Now, if that's the case for this one, what we would have to do is when you did connect the bank account and you selected the date, the really important thing is to make sure you select the date that you want it to start downloading. So typically when you're taking on a new client and you're doing a new QuickBooks file, you want to make sure it's January 1st of 2021, okay? But let's say this bank, we did select the right date and it didn't bring in everything from January of 2021. So what you're going to want to do is you will want to make sure that you selected that date first of all. And if you know you selected the right date, then you're going to want to make sure that you log into that client's bank account or have the client log into their bank account. And you're going to have them do an Excel CSV download from January 1 through April 8th. Of 2021, because we can see that everything downloaded starting from April 8th of 2021, okay? And then we're not going to enter anything until we get that Excel download from them, okay? And then we're going to go in and we're going to upload from file. And when we do that, you'll browse for the file, and then you're going to hit next, and you're going to, I can't do it right now, and there will be another lesson on that. However, if you select the correct account, it will bring those transactions back into the same download center as long as you select the correct account. Now, that's one situation. Let's say you realize that and you tried connecting it again, and you have two of the very same account. And let's say this account didn't bring everything over and this one brought everything over that you wanted. What you're going to want to do is, in order to get rid of this other account, let's say there was a lot of transactions in here and you did not, let's see if there's anything entered. So there's nothing that's been entered from this account yet. So let's say there was a lot, like another 10, 15 transactions or something. And these are both the same account, and this one did bring everything over and this one did. So you want to find and determine which account that you want to keep between the two. And as long as you didn't enter anything into the register, then you can just go hit this little edit button, edit account info. And assuming you didn't enter anything, you're going to hit disconnect account on save. And when you do that, that then was not going to let us do that. However, right now, because of this file, this is the example file from QuickBooks Online. However, what's going to happen is it's going to disconnect the download. It's going to remove anything that's in this download center, and then it will go away. Now, let's say, for example, you did enter this. I'm going to enter that. Let me hit refresh real quick. So let's say we did enter some transactions and then we realized that they didn't all come in, and then we connected another one again. Oh, what happened to that, to that account? Okay, well, so it did let me remove it. So now it removed it, and because we didn't enter anything into the register, let's look at the savings. There are things in the register. So if you did enter things into the register and then you remove that account, it will make it so you have to manually delete these. But if you are in the dashboard, I'm going to show you with this checking. If I was to remove this MasterCard with the 7 transactions, those will disappear because I didn't put them in. But if there was some stuff that was categorized, I can hit select all and undo, and it's faster to remove them this way than it is to go to the register and actually delete them manually, because then we have to go here, hit delete, hit yes. Does that make sense? So I want to make sure that you understand it's easy to fix it if you connected a bank account. If you connected a bank account twice and they're still in the download center, you can actually just remove it. Again, like I'm showing you, and again, we're going to disconnect and save and close. And then it's going to remove that account, okay? And it will remove the transactions in the download center. So if you catch it before you enter anything in, then that's great. But if you enter things in, make sure you go and undo before you remove it, because if you don't, when you go over to your register, we're going to look at that savings and that credit card. There's things in there, and then you have to manually remove it, okay? So you don't want to have to do that. All right, so the key thing is determine which one of the accounts you want to keep. Remove the other one before you put any transactions in, and then see if it's the date, if they downloaded from the beginning of the year, or whenever that time frame downloaded. If it's the 90 days back for the bank, then you'll want to get an Excel sheet to import the rest of those. Then from there, you can move forward on the downloads coming in accurately. So I hope that makes sense. That is if you add the bank twice, or you don't have all of the transactions that you maybe didn't select the date properly. Before you enter anything, you can, even if you don't do 2 accounts, you can disconnect it, remove the transactions, and try and connect it again. But as long as you don't have rules that's putting things in, you just want to make sure there's nothing entered into the register first. If there is, you'll want to go to the categorized option, select all, and undo everything so they go in the download center in this area. That way you can just easily disconnect it and be done. If you disconnect it before you remove all the categorized transactions, then you will be stuck going to the register and manually deleting them. Okay, I hope that makes sense, and let me know if you have any questions, and please leave a comment below if this video was helpful. Have a great day.